Hey guys, so I just got off of work and I figured I would give you guys a little bit of an update on how life is doing out here on the East Coast. And so I am officially not jobless after applying to 195 places. I finally have a job that I love. It's with the Norfolk, it's with Tidewater Community College, and I work as an outreach advisor to local schools, to local high schools. And so I go in every day and help to be a bridge between them graduating and going to college. And honestly, it's a really rewarding job just in general, because like just to see a lot of excitement on a lot of students' faces as they, it almost gives them like hope in some ways, but also excitement. And I don't know, it's a huge blessing. Also, I think I'm gonna be starting taking business classes because I'm gonna get a small business degree on top of that. I think that'd be really cool. And one of the benefits of working there is that there's some opportunity for that to be, or at least get some funding for that, which is really cool. Hopefully I'll be moving out in May, or if not May, early June, and getting my own place, which I'll be so stoked for. I'm still kind of packed up in my house. So I still have all my crates and everything else. And I still have a while until I can get back to being out of the hole, if you will. But I'll get there eventually. As far as my vlogs that I've been trying to do, well, you're actually on my channel right now, so oh my gosh, sorry, this is a distraction. Look at that Japanese garden. Let's walk through it. And so my vlogs are going pretty well. It's kind of exciting learning how to edit in a better way, and so I'm getting there. It's definitely taking some time to understand it, but I'm loving it. I hope you guys are loving it too. I've only done 2 out of like the 140 things that I want to get done, and but hey, I will get there. I know I definitely will get there at some point. But yeah, and then also it's been really great hanging out with my family. Tomorrow, which by the time this goes out will probably be tomorrow. Guys, this is my nerdiness. Look at that. Oh, the things that you find just from walking around are just so great. But also hanging out with my family has been really awesome. Like the fact that I can just randomly be like, oh, I'm gonna go over to my family's house. Like I haven't been able to do that for the past 13 years. And that's just been something that I've just really enjoyed overall. But also been great connecting with some of my old friends. And there's just something about friends that have known you since you were, a teen that are pretty awesome, pretty amazing. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of shots of whatever this is. Oh, this is so cool. Another thing that's been really cool is just the excitement, I would say, that I'm getting just being back home. I thought that I was going to, okay, now I do miss California. I do miss the people. I miss the adventure. I miss some of the other really cool things I used to do over there. But I think there's something great about being where God wants you to be that makes everything okay, And the fact that I get to hang out with my family again, the friends I'm reconnecting with, even the job that I'm doing right now and everything else has just made it so that I'm not in that feel like I'm missing out a lot. Like even right now currently, everybody's going to Mexico and they're getting ready for that. And normally I would be like, oh man, I wish I was going to Mexico. And shout out to Mexico. If you haven't gone, you should go. But normally I would feel something about that, but now I'm just kind of at peace. There's this peace of like, I am where God wants me to be. And I don't know, it's just really good. It feels really great. Hopefully I'll be able to visit out there. You guys should visit me out here though. It'll be a lot more fun because you can do California stuff all the time. But to go on the East Coast and having fun with yours truly, I'm just saying, just putting it out there. I think it'd be really cool. Do it. As far as future plans, pretty much right now, I want to become really great at what I do, as in being an outreach advisor for the local college. I also want to lose some weight because I got to fit on some roller coasters. Oh, the plan is this summer, because my Six Flags pass, now that Cedar Fair bought out, or they merged together my pass might actually get me to most theme parks on the East Coast now, or a good amount of them. And so I want to do a lot of the theme parks that I haven't done yet. There's probably about 12 of them. So there's a lot more theme parks on the East Coast than West Coast. And so I'm gonna do some road trips over the weekends, since I have weekends off now. And I'm excited for another trip that's coming up with some of my friends from California, my old roommate. And we're gonna go to DC for the whole week. So I'm pretty excited for that. Overall, I guess I'm just doing good. I'm hanging in there. As far as church-wise, I'm still trying to figure out the church that I'm gonna be a part of. I'm caught into 3 different ways. And I do believe that just find a church, stay there. Every church is gonna have its highs and its lows, and it's gonna have its, good things and bad things. Oh, look at the little water, the ocean. Well, the bay. I do believe that like every church has its own great things and challenging things. Bayside was an incredible church, and it still is an incredible church. It's hard to find something like that, and so one church I'm going to, the sermons just connect with me, like just so much. Like the person's a great speaker, like on such a high level. And then the other church, I have the community. It's like small group. Like my small group is awesome. I have so much fun with them. We meet every Monday night, and I love them so much. And then another church has a lot of history. And so between those 3, I wish all 3 of those were like in one. But that's just not necessarily the case, And so I go back and forth for days where I feel like, or weeks where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have this as my main church. And then I go back to the other one, I'm like, but no, I'll have this as my main church. And so I'm trying to figure that out. I know I need to choose one soon and make a decision, but I just don't know exactly where yet. And here's my ADD PETA little headquarters over there. Okay, it's less windy over here, so I figure this will be a little bit better. Okay, yeah, so as far as the dating world, I am finally getting myself back out there, which is pretty fun, crazy, a lot of emotions. It's a little challenging in its own way, but it feels good to prioritize just my life and the decisions I make. I think for the longest time, I am very others focused. People would also tell me, like they would often tell me like, hey, I follow your Instagram not to see all these extra people. Like I redid my Instagram a while ago. But they would be like, I don't follow your Instagram to see other people. I want to see you, or I want to, catch up with you. And I was like, okay. So I've been trying to like be more mindful of that. Even video, like even doing these vlogs has been a little bit tough on me because I am very much so, I rather think about other people than myself. And but as I moved back here, one of the goals I wanted to do was I was like, you know what? I want to be more focused. It sounds so bad. Focus on myself. I want to prioritize the things that I want in my life. I want a wife. I want kids, and I want to, I want to get a decent paying job, and all those things. And so that's why I find myself just like, so I want all those things, and those are healthy things, but you only get those things if you prioritize it in your life. And so I've been prioritizing a lot more, which has been really cool. Also, there's a giant ship in front of me. If you're wondering what this is, I believe this is the USS Wisconsin. You can take a tour of it. That's actually on our list to do as far as tours. Lastly, in this update, I would say my greatest hurdle currently is just, I feel like, time. So, I want to get all the stuff paid down. I want to get into my apartment. I want to do a lot of vlog stuff. There's so many things I want to do, but it's just a matter of time. Even like with the job, I want to learn everything there is in advising, but it's just going to take a while, and I know it's going to take a while. And so I just got to be patient, and I just make little payments here and there, and just keep on chucking away. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess that's the most general update I can give you. If you have any more questions that you would want to know, then maybe I can do like a live vlog or do something else. But for the most part, that's pretty much what's been going on in my world. And so if you get a chance, check out some of the other videos that I have, that I do up here, and some of the other adventures. What's coming up is Jordan. I got to edit the Jordan video, Jordan, Africa, There's some other student ones that I just haven't done from before, and there's probably about like 12 videos that I already have just ready to go. And so subscribe, like, follow, and I'll see you guys soon.